Once again, back at the Richmond Coliseum, time for our continuation of Women's Basketball Media Day here. Robert Fish along with you today. Great to have you with us. If you got a question for any of the coaches, we got a couple left. You can tweet us. Use the hashtag of A10WBB. Try to get your question on with the coaches. Right now, Richmond's Michael Shafer joins us here now, and I don't have to welcome you to Richmond, obviously, and I don't have to welcome you here. But the tournament is here. I know you're excited about that. You were excited about it months ago. So just tell us a little bit about your thoughts now that the tournament is here on a neutral floor, but here in the capital city.
You know, I haven't changed, and more importantly, I think I'm growing in my level of excitement for this, because every time I walk over here and walk into the Coliseum, the city of Richmond, SMG, and the Coliseum have done more and more to wow us as coaches and administrators. This is phenomenal what they're doing for women's basketball in the A10. And I'm really proud, you know, Robert. I mean, to be the coach at the University of Richmond, to have this in the city of Richmond is a tremendous honor and, you know, a challenge. You know, we need to get people in the seats, and we need to get them here to support the A10 women's basketball and particularly Richmond and VCU. And this is awesome. I mean, this is absolutely awesome. If you can't tell, I am thrilled.
Well, if we take a look at your team now, let's talk a little bit about that. Coming off of,
let's just talk about
you just want to talk about the tournament? Yeah. Coming off of a struggle last year for you. You had some injury problems, and you've got some returning players. Of course, Jenna Coro is back. Christina King is back. How do you see your team now as you shape up for this season?
You know, I think last year we lost a lot of close games. And when you go back and you try to look at, you know, why did that happen? I mean, obviously as a coach, that's what you want to do. Was it, you know, could I have done something differently? We always do that. But when you lose a player of Jen Okoro's caliber, and the rebounding ability she gives you, the game-changing ability she gives you, whether it's a deflection, an offensive rebound putback, an inside presence, you know, we missed that sorely. And we didn't make excuses. We went about our business and tried to do as well as we could. But I think having her back answers some of those questions. I'm not going to say we're going to win all those games, but I think when you're in close games, having players that can make those plays is really important. I've always been told, you know, coaches can put you in a position to win, players win games. And they make plays, and I think Jen can do that. Chris King came off a really good year last year. It's been interesting because I think Chris was kind of maybe in the shadow of a Jen and a Rachel building,
right,
and kind of broke out of that a little bit. This year she's going to be a focus. You know, I'm thinking there's probably somebody kind of in the shadows going to be breaking out of that. So Chris is going to need to handle some of that responsibility, but at the same time, to take that load off of her, we're going to need some other players to step up.
You've also got, of course, the two-sport standout, Becca Wan, on the squad. I know she suffered the concussion in soccer, so her status up in the air a little bit for basketball. Maybe.
It is. I mean, I think that's fair to say. I think Becca is a right. I mean, and to be honest, right now, nothing's changed in the sense that she's still with soccer. I mean, she was a captain of the soccer team, and we feel like it's for us, it's nothing unusual to not have her there. But I do think there's still some discussions with her family and the doctors. We keep getting told that it's going to happen every day, literally. Like yesterday it was going to happen, today it's going to happen. Hopefully that's going to happen very, very soon for her sake, you know, and for our sake.
What do you have newcomer-wise? I know you're excited about a couple of your freshmen who might be able to come in and contribute right away.
You know, I'm really excited about Liv Healy. I was excited when we signed her, and now that I'm getting an opportunity to coach her, I'm becoming more and more excited. She's a special player, and I say that with the understanding that she's got a lot to learn. She's got some development to take place, but she has the tools. Physically, she's as broad across as you and I are, or maybe more so. Really big hands, can handle the basketball, can shoot it, can penetrate it, can rebound it, and a tough, you know, athlete that likes to compete. You know, so I'm pretty excited about her. Janelle Hubbard has been a really, really nice addition to our basketball team. Janelle probably doesn't believe at this moment she's as good as she is, but I do think by the time February rolls around,